This is the interview of Gloria Duffy, broadcasting and real estate lady of Lafayette, given on April 2006. She was a pioneer on Bay Area radio, part of a flourishing Lafayette real estate business from the 1950s to the 1970s. And today, Gloria Duffy is still going strong in her 80s. Born Gloria S. Cohan in Hot Springs, Arkansas, Gloria grew up in Denver, where she graduated from high school in 1941. As a teenager, she danced in the Denver Grand Opera Ballet Company and sang in the chorus. She was also part of a professional entertainment group. It was at Stevens College in Columbia, Missouri, where she majored in broadcasting and drama, that Gloria got her start in broadcasting on the local radio station. Because the men were all at war, I got my start at the mic and closed the transmitter at midnight, Gloria remembers. It was a valuable experience. After receiving her associate degree, Gloria returned to Denver, where she attended Denver University and worked as a broadcaster at the local CBS station KLZ. We probably would have scrubbed the floor if they'd asked us. We were so happy to be in broadcasting. It was a great adventure. Gloria moved to the Bay Area, where she became Women's Program Director at KNBC and also did fashion modeling. I had an hour show 5 days a week. We didn't have secretaries or writers. You had to do it all yourself. It was on a cruise to Hawaii with her mother that Gloria met Tom Duffy, a purser from Matson Navigation. A designer named Helga had given me her spring collection to show to the Liberty House stores in Hawaii. She told me to wear the collection on board ship, so I was dressed to the nines. Gloria remembers with a smile. I went to the purser's desk, and there was Tom, Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome, all dressed up in a white military-looking suit with gold epaulets. Tom was born in San Francisco and received a football scholarship to St. Mary's College, where he attended 1 year before he was called to serve in the Merchant Marine in World War II. During the Korean War, Tom served as a paymaster on the aircraft carriers Antietam and Shangri-La. When he returned to San Francisco, he proposed, and he and Gloria were married in Walnut Creek in 1952. He got into real estate in San Francisco. His first big sale was to a house mover from Concord, Mr. Trust, she remembers. Ralph Trust was a shy man, and Tom was outgoing. They formed a partnership. Trust moved the houses and fixed them up, and Tom sold them. I decorated the houses, choosing lighting fixtures and other decorative items in San Francisco. Tom would take chances, Gloria adds. People said he was far-sighted. It was Tom's daring that brought the couple to Lafayette. In 1954, Tom bought a big house near the Hillside Motel that had to be moved when the Highway 24 was built, then relocated it to Sunset Village. When he couldn't sell it, we moved in. By that time, the family included one daughter, Gloria Chairman. I hadn't learned to drive yet, so I took the Greyhound bus to San Francisco to my job, Gloria remembers. Greyhound stop was at Risa Road near the Hillside Motel. One stood outdoors, rain or shine, until the bus came. Gloria's mother, Tennies, came to live with the Duffys and help with the growing family, which eventually included 2 more daughters, Tennies and Sheila, and a son, Sean. Mother and I were Tom's first assistants, Gloria says. Tom opened his first real estate office in Lafayette in the Garrett Building, where Postina Restaurant is today. In 1959, Lyles Pember, Tom's friend from his days at Matson, left the shipping line to join the firm. By 1962, the business was doing so well they opened a second office at 3399 Mount Daba Boulevard. It was in a building we moved there, Gloria adds. He had an enormous sign on top of the building and was so upset when the sign ordinance passed. I decorated the office and had all the desks custom made. At one time, Tom had several real estate offices in the East Bay. Tom was a realtor and he liked moving, Gloria adds. After 4 or 5 years, the family moved from Sunset Village to the hills of Lafayette. Tom started a subdivision in Walnut Creek called Skylark Farms. We all worked together, including the children, Gloria explains. Our son Sean got his real estate license at age 17. Later, Tom went into partnership with a man from Oregon. They bought land there and developed a recreational subdivision which included a working cattle ranch. The whole family spent their summers working on the ranch. Later in his career, Tom also taught real estate at Diablo Valley College. After more than 25 years of marriage, Gloria and Tom divorced. Tom passed away in 2004. Gloria is a proud member of Broadcast Legends, composed of people from the early years of radio and TV broadcasting. She served on the board of the Mental Health Association of Contra Costa County for 25 years and as a trustee of the Greater Bay Area United Way. She was also on the board of the American Red Cross and received the Clara Barton Award, their highest award for volunteer service. Her daughters, Gloria and Sheila, both earned PhDs. Dr. Gloria C. Duffy was a Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense under President Clinton and is now CEO of San Francisco's Commonwealth Club. Although used to the glamour of San Francisco, Gloria says she thought Lafayette was a lot nicer when she arrived here. I liked the semi-rural feeling. There was open space where you could buy lots. George Ellison, the man who owned the lot where we moved our house, became a lifelong friend. There was a chinchilla farm near the Hillside Motel, where the Veterans Building is today, run by the Clapp family. The Seafood Grotto had fresh crabs every Friday. El Nido Rancho was a nice restaurant for special occasions. There was a meat market at La Fiesta Square. The old post office was on the corner, now a bank, across from the library. There used to be a helicopter pad in the yard of the Hillside Motel. Tom and I flew by helicopter from there to San Francisco Airport when we went on trips. I was broadcasting at KNBC San Francisco when Rossmore was coming along. I came out to the old Dollar Ranch and met the man who started it. Gloria feels Lafayette has changed in the years she's lived here. It isn't the friendly little town it was. Many of the small houses have been torn down for mega mansions. I don't know any of the people who live in them. They're busy and I'm busy. When my children were growing up, there was a real spirit of neighborliness. I think we're getting really overbuilt. We should not abandon the things that make this such a beautiful community, like low-density, low-story buildings and open space. Keep the hillside ordinances respected. We need to keep some semblance of rural feeling.